Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Sherry, and this is a channel all about cross stitching. Sometimes I'll throw in a little something else that's crafty, some crochet or something like that. And I do have some crochet for today. Thank you for dropping by for a visit if you are new to me. And thank you to all of those who have subscribed and have followed me here and on Instagram. I appreciate it. I have so much fun getting to know all of you out there. And I have quite a bit I want to talk about today. Not a whole lot of stitching is going on, but I do have an FFO to show, and I have some things to share about some people I am going to be meeting with or have already talked with, and it's exciting to me. I hope it will be exciting to you. So first off, I guess I will get to the cross stitching, because that's, you know, what we all are here for, to see one another's cross stitch, what we're working on, our progress, and all of that. So I have been showing on Instagram. I'm Willie Sheep Stitcher on Instagram. If you have an Instagram and you would like to follow me there, I have been showing a project I have been working on that is from a designer named Maria Brovko. Now, I don't think I'm saying her name exactly right, so I apologize for that. But the project was called Autumn Morning, and I finished that up, I think, last weekend. I usually try to do my videos, in case you're new, on Wednesdays, and you know, I'm a day late. We do homeschool, and we started a homeschool year back last week. So we're coming up on the end of our second week of homeschooling, and right now my stitching time is very limited, but I will share with you what some of the things I have been doing. So for my FFO, Autumn Morning, from the designer Maria Brovko, I do not have it fully finished yet. I do want to frame it, so I have been searching for what I consider the perfect frame for this, but I do love it. I love it. Okay, so as some of you know, I am a huge coffee person. I say that, but I don't drink coffee every day. So still make me a huge coffee person. I like it when I am drinking it, though. I used to drink it every day, but I maybe have it a couple of times a week now, maybe not that much, but still, I like coffee. So this is perfect for me. So here is Autumn Morning. It is on a piece of 14 count Aida in light oatmeal, I think is the name of it. And I just love this. Let me zoom it in here a little bit. So I love this. It was fun. It was really, really fun to stitch. Now I got this pattern. It was on her Instagram at the time when I found it, as a free pattern. I'm not sure if you could still find it. No, actually, I think I did go back and look at her Instagram to see, so I could tell you all. So maybe if you go to her Instagram, Cute Patterns by Maria, if you would like to stitch this, I think it is still there. So go check that out if you would like to stitch it. I love, you know, the steam coming up from the coffee cup. I just love this. So that is my FFO, or no, my FO, from Maria Brovko. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? Okay, so after I got done with that, I have been saying that I wanted to start another pattern by her, called, give me just a second, Books and Coffee. Okay, so I think I said last time that I had my, all my fabric cut. I have all my floss together. I have, everything ready. But it's just getting to where I can sit down and be able to concentrate enough to work on it. And I have got to get to working on it because this is meant as a gift. And I have like a limited time to do this. But I will just show, just in case you are new and you haven't seen my floss tubes before, here is what I want to work on. I only have the black and white version, Books and Coffee. Beautiful colors. There's beautiful floss colors in this. And I don't want to jinx myself. I'm hoping I can get a start on it tonight because everything else is ready. Just recently, with homeschooling and everything, I am just, I'm not stressed from the homeschooling. We are having a great year. I mean, we have fun together and things, so it's not stressed. But by the time you teach all day and, grade homework and grade tests, grade whatever, it's just like you've got to work on something that's kind of thoughtless, mindless. And that's where I have been recently. So even the weekends have been really busy these past 2 weeks. So I didn't get to work, I haven't been able to stitch on the weekend. Except for my, the piece I just showed you. I did finish it up. That was a goal of mine to have that finished. So I did finish it. But hopefully I can get started on my Maria Brovko soon. The Books and Coffee from her. Because it looks like it's going to be beautiful. I know it's going to be beautiful. So I have that coming up. Hopefully going to be starting that. And also I have shown this on my previous floss tubes, but I want to show it again. I have this coming up. Scenic Farm from Dimensions. Laura Stitcher on Instagram. Rebecca from Rainbows and Stitching on Instagram. We are going to do a stitch along starting in September. If you would like to join in, let us know. And we'll all work together on that. So I have got to be ready. I've got to pull myself together for the 1st of September to make sure that I don't disappoint people on this stitch along. Sorry, I got distracted. There's somebody out walking on the road in front of our house. I have one more thing to show that's cross-stitch related. I started this last night only because I had finished, I still had my floss colors out for autumn morning, and some of those colors I could use for this next piece. It's from Just Cross Stitch magazine. I don't know what year. Let me see. December 2020. And it is this Harvest sampler. Okay, so I started this last night. And, okay, let me tell you. I was watching a movie. Trying to think which movie I watched. Because usually I'll watch a movie like a couple times a week. And I got distracted I got distracted. I thought I could work on this without messing up, but I got this pumpkin done. Then I moved over to do this one, and then as I got the floss color 842 down on there, I realized that I had messed up, so I had to go frogging. Yeah, and to go frogging. I should have put that on Renee, Appalachian Stitcher. Don't you have a hashtag for that or something? I don't know. I've got to go back and watch your video about that. But yes, I had to do some frogging, and so all my progress that I made, you will not be able to see now on there. I didn't get a whole ton of progress made anyhow, but I will show it. It is also on 14 count. Ada in the color light oatmeal, and as I said right there, that's what I got. I would have had more, but I had to rip some of this out, and I am not sure that I'm going to be liking that 842 for my pumpkin color. I might change that since I'm already in the progress of taking that out. So I don't know. Leave me some comments. Leave me some comments if you can, because I'm not going to work on this till later tonight. So here's the one I did that's in the middle that you see, and here is the one I'm working on. What color would you all change that to? Because it's 842 and it calls for 001, which I have never seen. In DMC, some kind of white. I just changed it as, I just picked out something I had in my stash already. So what would you all do? Would you keep it that way? I thought if I kept it that way that I would back stitch it. So yeah, if you can, as you watch this, let me know what you would do, because I do want like something that's more of a Thanksgiving piece, because I don't have a lot of that. I like the harvest blessings, the give thanks. I love the sunflowers and the crows. It's a cute piece. Or if you've done this, if you've stitched this, let me know. Even if you don't see this a week later or a year later, or whatever you see this video, I don't care. Still, let me know what you did, if you kept with these colors or if you changed them. So yeah, this is from the Just Cross Stitch magazine, December 2020 issue. Okay, sorry. In true fashion of my videos, I had to pause for just a minute. I'm hearing there's a school right out this way from where we live. So I'm hearing in the background some noise over the intercom. They must be having a practice or a game or something over there tonight. Sometimes we can sit out here and the band will be playing, and we can sit out here and listen to the band, and it's beautiful. So we enjoy that sometimes. So yeah, it is a beautiful evening here in East Tennessee. The sun is shining bright. I hope that's not messing up my video, because the way the sun is coming in on me is from this side, and I can barely see what I am showing and doing here. So hopefully my video will be okay. The azalea bushes are behind me. So yeah. Okay, so let's talk. Okay, so I've already been talking fall stitching, even though I didn't use that word when I started. Everything that I have shown is fall stitching. And I have some fall crochet that actually I started some of this it was some I started towards the end of last fall, and now I need to finish. I do the Crochet Pumpkins, and I have some pieces. It's kind of like this, just like this. So I have a few more in there that maybe are different colors, because usually I have like a fall orange, a mustard yellow, and I have a skein of yarn that's just a mix of fall colors, and I usually try to give those to make those up and give them away. You know, I keep maybe a few for myself, but I like to give them away to people, friends at church, or just, you know, family, whoever. And because they seem to make people happy, I like doing things to make people happy. So yes, I've got this. So I plan on getting it, you know, I have to turn it and sew all this part together on this side, and then gather all of the ends together, and put me a cute stick in there for a stem. Hopefully I'll be able to show you that soon. And I'll have my crochet pumpkin. And I don't know, last year or the year before last, I can't remember, I had this skein of yarn that was variegated, but it was fall colors. And I started I have no time frame for this actually, but I started making just crocheting squares, not really granny squares, just squares, that at some point I can, you know, put them together to do an afghan. And so I just have 2 of them out here right now, but I have more made. So here is one of them. I've left some of the yarn hanging because of some sewing that I'm going to have to do later, but I just kind of, you know, went in half double crochets. It did it so, you know, so long, and then went around it in a single crochet border, I think. So yeah, I'm just making these up, you know, just as I want to. I'm keeping them, you know, putting something where they're, you know, where they're not going to get all nasty or anything. And then as I get them, as I get enough, I'm going to start putting them together. So here's the other one. I mean, this one is really, really fallish. I hope it's showing up on the camera, because it's like orange, you know, like it variegates from like an orange to darker orange to maybe a brown, and probably in person you could tell better, but so they look really cute. So I want to put all these like various and sundry pieces together. I think I'll have a color in between them when I put them together for an afghan, maybe a cream color or something like that. I don't know, but I might work on some of that this week. Maybe when I'm watching one of my movies at night. I like to watch, I think I've said this before, I like to watch scary movies, except I don't want it to be the gory type of movie. I want it to be more psychological type scary. So I try to find those at night on YouTube, and when I finally get to sit down and, you know, have a little bit of time for myself. So yeah, and maybe some crocheting, or either work on Harvest Blessings or something when I'm doing that. But anyhow, I got some fun things to share. And I hope that the things I'm sharing, people are okay with me sharing these, but they're fun for me. Fun for me. So, Renee, who I mentioned, the Appalachian Stitcher, she introduced me, at least, through her Flosstube to Stick Horse Designs. They have their project bag. She makes project bags and in these Malias. I've shown this before on here, but just, if you're new, you may not have seen it. This is not zipped up. So she introduced me to this Tammy from Stick. She's on Instagram if you want to check her out. But I think it was last week or maybe the week before. I don't know. I got to meet Tammy with Stick Horse Designs. We talked over FaceTime, and that was so fun. I actually had been, was messaging her about an order that I wanted to do, and because I'm doing some early holiday shopping for my girls. I feel safe in telling this because they usually don't watch the video back. Even if they do the video with me, they don't watch it back. So I feel safe in telling this. So I was doing some holiday shopping for my girls, and so she decided to FaceTime me to show me some fabrics that she had, and it was a blast talking to her, and I got to see her sewing room, and that was really fun. She's so fun to talk to. She's so nice, and she has this huge room, her sewing room. Well, to me it looks huge, and it's like every wall is filled with shelves and fabrics and all this stuff. It's amazing. Okay, I think that Tammy, I haven't told her this, but I think that Tammy should do a YouTube video for us and show us her sewing room. I'm just throwing that out there. Tammy, if you watch, I think there should be a YouTube video, for us to see all your stuff. That's just my idea. Okay. So, yes, and Tammy, it was so fun to talk to you. I enjoyed it very much. And, let's see, what else? Some other fun stuff. Renee, I've said her name several times. Hi, Renee. The Appalachian Stitcher. If you haven't heard of her channel, go check her out. Renee, I was watching her video yesterday, and see, Renee and I, we grew up together. I've known Renee probably since I was about 5 or 6, maybe. I don't know. I was really young. I've known Renee like a really long time. So we grew up together, and we've had sleepovers at each other's houses and their homes and all that. We went to church together. So yeah, I've known Renee for a long time. And so Renee said that she was planning on being at Cross Stitcher Crafts in Johnson City, Tennessee, for the meet and greet with Annie at the Proper Stitcher. Now, I am behind on videos, so I had not heard about this meet and greet. I don't really live too far away from Annie. I should I should message her and say, let's get together. In fact, I did that one time, and right after that I got sick and never did get to contact her again. But anyhow, so I thought, well, since Renee is going to go to Cross Stitch and Crafts, and I haven't seen Renee in like years and years and years, then maybe I should go there too. And I can see Renee, and I can meet Annie there. So that's what I'm hoping to do. I don't even know the date yet. I'm gonna have to look up the date. Yeah. So I am going to see if I can plan for that. And I mean, to me, it sounds so exciting to not only get to meet Annie, I can see Renee and other stitchers. And I have been to Cross Stitch and Crafts once because of Annie's video when she mentioned them. And so my husband and I took a little road trip. They're about an hour and a half or so, hour and 45 minutes from us. And we took a little road trip, and we went to Cross Stitch and Crafts, and they were so nice there. I did a lot more talking, or as much talking as I did looking around. It's nice there, you all. It's nice. So I look forward to visiting again. Okay. So I was at Dixie Darling, my local needle workshop in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And I was there a couple weeks ago too. And the owner, Cindy, she lives in Florida, but she was there. She said she was going to be here about a month. And so I stayed and talked to her, and I usually talk to the other ladies working there when I go. Yeah, I talk a lot there too when I go to visit. And so we talked a lot, and that was fun to do. Yeah, she's the designer of Fox. Okay, I'm going to get it mixed up. Is it Foxwood Crossing? Yeah, is that it? I think that's it. So, yeah, so that was fun. And I had wanted to go back to visit again. Maybe she'll still be there. I don't know. I can't remember, how long ago. I know it's just been a couple of weeks right before we started homeschooling again. And so let's see what else has happened today. Not long before I started filming this video, I'm not going to say who, don't want to invade anybody's privacy, but I got a text from one of my Flosstube friends that they were going to be coming up. I'm not saying when, but soon. And we have been wanting to get together. And I've known her since I started my channel in June of 2020. I started this channel June 17th, 2020. Even though I quit for a while and then I came back. So she is coming, and I am looking forward to that because, we've messaged each other, texted each other. We have talked on the phone several times, and just keep up with each other. And I have not got to meet her in person. And so now I'm going to meet her in person. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that. You know who you are. I'm excited. I'm excited. I made my day. Made my Thursday. So I have a lot to be excited for. yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can ramble about. I think that's it for right now. And yeah, I hope you all are being able to get a lot of stitching done. I think, okay, Laura is going to make fun of me when I say this. You know, there's reason to make fun of me when I say this. But I'm thinking I might have to get like really monogamously stitching in order to, you know, get very much done. Because Malia's been trying to start a Mill Hill kit for weeks now. And I need to help her with that. We haven't had time. And when we do get to where we have time, I'm going to have to kind of help her for a little bit. And so that'll take away from some of my stitching. But that's okay, because I want her to be able to do her stitching. And, I have some news, but I gotta pause. I gotta pause for just a minute. Okay. I was getting the Flosstube itchy nose that we all get, and it's driving me crazy. Alright. So, Malia has been wanting to learn to sew, to use a sewing machine. And I found her I don't know the year. It's an antique Singer sewing machine. I need to get a picture of it and put it on my Instagram. I need to put a picture. I am saving it for her. So our friend has it. He did some work on it. And I mean, he's got it fixed up good as new. So he's going to save it in his shop until it's time for us to give it to Malia. And it is beautiful. It has like the knee pedal instead of the foot pedal. And so you control the sewing with your knee. So yeah, you all will see what I'm talking about when I post the picture. And I am like really excited because she has talked for so long about learning to sew, learning to use a sewing machine. And I think we can make room for it. You know, our house is small, but I think we can make room for it, and it'll work out really well for her. I'm sorry I'm flicking off. There's a message popping up on my phone. And yeah, so that's my news. Hopefully soon I can post a picture, because I would love for y'all to see this sewing machine that we're going to have for Malia for the holidays. And back to Tammy from Stick Horse Design. That's what I ordered Malia, her own project bag and her own Millie. And for her name to be monogrammed on those. So I'm really excited. I think it's going to be fun holidays. I think it's going to be really fun. So yeah, so I think that's all I really have to talk about tonight. I'm thinking I might drive down the road to Dunkin' Donuts or Scenic or something, get a coffee, or one of those. Starbucks isn't too far either. So I like the vanilla cream frappe at Starbucks. And I haven't been to Dunkin' Donuts in so long, I don't know what I like. But with their coffee. Scenic has a blue raspberry slushy that I'm addicted to. But I don't know. It's such a pretty evening. I am feeling like a drive. I'm feeling like I should take a drive. Just a little one. And then come home and I have to write out some planning for tomorrow's school day. So maybe after that I can do some cross stitching of my own. Anyhow, I hope you all have been having a good week. I hope your weekend is fabulous. I hope you're well, and I hope that there's blessings in your life, blessings to everyone, and thank you for watching. If you like this kind of content, if you would like to follow me, please like, subscribe, comment. I would love to hear everybody's comments on, whatever I've discussed. If there's a certain pattern you like, I don't know, crocheting, if there's certain things you like to crochet for fall. I would like to hear if there's certain places you like to go, and what kind of coffee you like, from Dunkin's or Starbucks or whatever, or if you have a favorite thing you like to get from Scenic. Let me know. Laura Stitcher on Instagram, she got me into the boba teas. Laura, are you listening? Okay, across the intersection after we come out of our subdivision and get out to the highway, there is a store that has a big sign up now. They have boba teas. I haven't been in there yet. It's not a drive-through, so it takes me some time to go in somewhere. But Laura, she and I have this thing where we will send each other like what kind of tea we're drinking in the evening, and yeah, so that's fun. And oh, one more thing, Rebecca from Rainbows and Stitching, I think I told you all, but I'm going to tell you again. Check her out, because she has an Etsy shop that I noticed, and she also sells project bags. So check her out. We're doing the stitch along together on the Dimensions, the Scenic Farm, and check her out. I need to go check out her Etsy shop too, and I think she was the one, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, that I saw. She had like a really cute pumpkin pattern here a while back, some fabric, so yeah, go check her out too. And like I said, have a great rest of the week, and I hope to see you next Wednesday. Until then, be well and be blessed.